So in setting up your investments or your asset protection structure, a lot of people look at using trusts. And often people will come and want to talk about using a trust, but have no idea really how they work. So here is a very quick overview. A trust is kind of like a company, in that there are two types of trusts though. There's one which is called a fixed trust, and that's the one that's kind of like a company. And there's one that's called a discretionary trust. So the most common fixed trust is what's called a unit trust, where instead of shares being issued to shareholders, units are being issued to unit holders. Instead of having directors, you have a trustee. But having said that, the trustee could be a company which has directors, which may complicate it a bit more. But just think, unit trust has a fixed allocation called units to the unit holders, and it has a trustee. Now, a discretionary trust, which is actually what's commonly called a family trust, is you have a trustee again, but instead of having unit holders who have fixed allocations, you have beneficiaries, and the beneficiaries receive income in accordance with what the trustee decides. It's at the trustee's discretion, hence the term discretionary trust. So all of this is probably best looked at by talking to somebody like me, because it can become a little bit complex. If you select the wrong one, it can have impacts for your asset protection and your wealth building plans. So get in touch with me and I'll run through how these various trusts works and if it is the right vehicle for you to be using.